Hey Mama! Today we're going to talk about the most controversial subject of all, and actually it's very alive and actual for these days. We're going to talk about the nursing and alcohol. Please don't throw potatoes and tomatoes at me until you listen to the end, and then you decide should you or should not drink alcohol while you're nursing. When we talk about the nursing and alcohol, when we ask women from different parts of the world, from the West and from the East, their opinions, we will find out that they have a totally opposite opinions about that. Women from the East, they say no alcohol at all, but women from the West, they have more tolerant attitude towards alcohol. But if we look back at the days, if we look in the past, we will see that people from any part of the world were intolerant to alcohol. What have changed? The changes come with Jack Newman, who was a lactation specialist and really pretty big figure in the lactation world. He said that a mom is also a human being, and if a nursing mom wants occasionally a little bit alcohol while she breastfeeds, it's not a big of a deal. But I'm not the one who's going to argue with him. I just give you all the information about risks, consequences, and you will make your conclusions out of it. The breast milk itself, it produces from your blood and from the plasma. Whatever comes to your blood gets in your blood. Whatever you drink or eat, it comes to your blood and it comes to the breast milk. But the proportion of what you drink and what you eat, the proportion that comes to your breast milk is much less when it comes to your blood. So his main argument was if you drink 1 glass of wine, it comes to your blood as 1 glass of wine. But when it comes to your breast milk, it doesn't equal 1 glass of wine. So it's much less. Your baby drinks less than 1 glass of wine. The proportion of alcohol transferred to your breast milk equals lower than 16%. But oxytocin, hormone which is responsible for releasing breast milk from the breast, is getting down. For example, let me give you an example. You drink alcoholic beer to increase your breast milk supply, and indeed, it is proven that beer increases your breast milk supply. Prolactin, hormone which is responsible for forming the breast milk, is getting higher, but a hormone for releasing breast milk for your baby is getting down, it's falling. So as a result, it is really hard for the baby to suck your breast milk and to get the amount that they need. And what you can face the next morning is a stagnation of the breast milk in your breast, and a hungry baby who doesn't want to eat that's unknown milk, which smells differently and tasted differently, and it is proven that it affects the baby's sleep. They fall asleep faster, but their sleeping is not that deep, so they're more anxious. They are full of nervousness and anxiety. Now let's talk about the proportion and how much time you need to metabolize alcohol if you drink. It is known that alcohol ingests into your blood pretty quickly, but it declines very quickly too. If you drink 1 ounce of alcohol, you need 3 hours to metabolize that. But it's really approximate number, because it depends how much you weigh, how much you drink, and how strong is your drink. Let's say do not breastfeed for 2.5-3 hours if you drink 10-12 grams of ethanol. It is 4 ounces of wine, or it's 120 milligrams. It's 12 ounces of beer, or it's 360 milligrams. Or if it's 50 milligrams of vodka and 1.5 ounces of vodka. But the interesting thing here, that pumping doesn't change the situation. For example, you think, I will drink a little bit of alcohol after I wait and I pump, and then I breastfeed because I will pump all the alcohol out. But this is a mistake. As long as the alcohol is in your blood, it will be in your breast milk. Pumping, dumping doesn't change anything. Even when you rest and you sleep and you drink coffee and being on fresh air, it can decrease the symptoms of alcohol, of being drunk, but it doesn't decrease the concentration of alcohol in your blood, and it doesn't change the speed of elimination. Another interesting thing, and even shocking for me, because like I found out even while I doing my research, you don't notice how you get drunk. So you're getting drunk and it's not noticeable. For example, you drink, you know you measure. I drink that much. After that, I don't drink. But the hormones, while you're nursing, are playing a joke with your body. You don't notice how you get drunk. You don't you don't feel your measure. And when you come in your room, for example, you co-sleep with your baby and you pass out, and you can lay over your baby and don't even notice that. And here is a dangerous thing. But if you don't even co-sleep with the baby, but your baby is in the same room with you, and you come in your room, you lay in your bed, but the alcohol vapor that you breathe out, that's for baby, it's actually enough to get intoxication. And this is probably the most important part of my video, and I'm really think it is important to share it with you. Intoxication of alcohol in newborn babies. The newborn babies, they don't have alcohol breakdown enzymes. So in other words, they are not able to metabolize alcohol at all. I give you an example. It's two cases. One was 2014, another one was in 2016. So two women in Russia. One woman, 2014, she drank 2 glasses of wine. She breastfed her baby, and baby was 6 weeks old. She breastfed her baby. She put him in a crib. Next morning, she found out baby died because of the intoxication with alcohol. And apart from the sorrow which she had, she also got condemned and got a few years in the prison. Another case, 2016, the woman, she has a 1 month old baby, and she drank 2 liters of beer. Next morning, her baby died. The reason was the same, of intoxication. So till 3 months old, they are not able at all to metabolize any amount of alcohol. After 3 months old, they have a half of adult ability to metabolize alcohol. The older the baby is, the more able they are more able to metabolize the amount of alcohol that you drink. Newborn baby, it doesn't matter how much stress you have with a newborn baby. I strongly recommend you do not drink any amount of alcohol. Does alcohol have any effect, negative effect on a baby? Yes, it definitely it is. When you drink regularly, it has effect on their development. They have a delay in their fine motor skills, gross motor skills. They have a lack of weight, and it was also the case when a woman drinks not that much, but she drinks a little bit regularly. As a result, her daughter has a lack of weight, and her skin color was grayish. Doctors prohibited her to drink alcohol, and after a few months, baby restored her weight and restored her health. So if you drink regularly, you shouldn't breastfeed. But as an exception, if you drink a little bit of alcohol. For example, you have a special event. It's not a regular, but you have a special event. You have a birthday, or you have you see friends, you meet friends that you haven't seen for years. And in this case, I will advise you pump beforehand, and buy alcohol test indicators. You can find them on Amazon, on eBay, and you pump and you measure with these indicators how much alcohol, concentration of alcohol in your breast milk, and you can breastfeed with your baby when amount declines, when concentration of alcohol declines, and it's not dangerous. But what I would love to say at last, there is another ways to relax. You can oxytocin, or in other words, people call him hormone of love. It increases in your body when you rest, when you sleep, when you're happy, when you smile, and love to the daddy. It also increases oxytocin into your blood. So be happy, smile, love daddy. And there are many other ways to relax. And I just wish you health to you, to your baby, to your family. And don't forget to subscribe. It's really important. Your likes, your comments, it really helps to promote my channel. And I wish you all the good. Bye bye. God bless you.